Hello students, my name is Kritika and I am your computer digital mentor. Today we are going to start our chapter number 11, that is more about Python. So students, before we start our chapter, here we have some lesson objective. First, learn about Python. Second, learn data type of Python. Third, learn reason why Python is better. And fourth, learn how to write simple program in Python. So students, these are some points we are going to discuss in this chapter in detail. So let's start. Python is an interpreted object-oriented programming language similar to PERL that has gained popularity because of its clear syntax and readability. Python was created by Guido van Rossum, a former resident of the Netherlands whose favorite comedy group at the time was Python Flying Circus. Or we can say Python is a high-level programming language designed to be easy to read and simple to implement. It is open source, which means it is free to use. Even for commercial application, Python is considered a scripting language like Ruby or Perl and is often used for creating web application and dynamic web content. The both are some definitions of Python. Now here we have use of Python. Where we use Python, let's read. Python is a general purpose programming language. Hence, you can use the programming language for developing both desktop and web applications. Also, you can use Python for developing complex scientific and numeric application. Python is designed with feature to facilitate data analysis and visualization. तो Python एक प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज है जिसका यूज हम फीचर डिजाइनिंग के लिए और साइंटिफिक और न्यूमेरिक एप्लीकेशन को डिजाइन करने के लिए कर सकते हैं. Now, our next topic is Python is better than C++? So, Python is much simpler, which leads to faster development and less mental overhead. Interpreted as compiled, C++ is almost always explicitly compiled. Python is not its common practice to develop in the interpreter in Python, which is great for rapid testing and exploration. Now here we have some companies that use Python. So here are some companies that use Python. The first one is Instagram and Spotify, Amazon, Survey Market and Facebook. So these are some leading companies that use Python. So students, see the importance of Python. So our next topic is, can Python to be hacked? क्या Python को hack कर सकते हैं? So let's read. With some scripting skills, you can elevate to the upper echelon of professional hackers. Python has some important features that make it particularly useful for hacking, but probably most importantly, it has some pre-built libraries that provide some powerful functionality. Here you can see the picture, Google search using Python. Now, here we have some data type of Python. These are some data types of Python. First, integers. Second, floating point numbers. Third, complex numbers. Fourth, string. Fifth, Boolean type, Boolean context and truthiness. The next, built-in functions. So now let's read about understand data type in Python. So Python dictionary is an unordered sequence of data of key value pair form. It is similar to the chart table type. Example of Python program are here. Example 1. This program prints hello world, print hello world. Output hello, comma, world. Example 2. This program adds two numbers num1 is equals to 1.5 and num2 is equals to 6.3. Add two numbers, sum is equals to float, bracket open, num1, bracket close, plus float, bracket open, num2, bracket close. Then display the sum, print, bracket open, the sum of 0 and 1 is bracket close, output the sum of 1.5 and 6.3 is 7.8. Now add two numbers provided by the user, store input number, num is equals to input, bracket open, enter the first number, bracket closed. Num2 is equals to input, bracket open, enter second number, bracket closed. Now add two numbers. Sum is equals to float num1 plus float num2. Display the sum. Print tsum of 0 and plus 1 and 1 is output, and the first number 1.5 and the second number 6.3. The sum of 1.5 and 6.3 is 7.8. Is Python easy to learn for beginners? Java, however, is not recommended for beginners as it more complex program. Python is more forgiving as you can take shortcuts such as reeling an old variable. Additionally, many verified Python easier to read and understand than Java. At the same time, Java code can be written once and execute from anywhere. So students, I hope you have learned something in Python. What we have learned in this chapter, let's revise through some key points. First is, in Python, everything is done by reference. It doesn't support pointers. Second, function argument unpacking is another awesome feature of Python. Function argument unpacking Python का एक काफी awesome feature है. Third, one can use chain comparison operators in Python. Answer is equals to 1, smaller than into smaller than 10 is executable in Python. तो इस तरह की कुछ comparisons Python में execute की जा सकती हैं. Now next, one can return multiple values in Python. And lastly, one can use else clause with a for loop in Python. So these are some features of Python. So students, this is it from Python chapter. Soon we are going to learn about many interesting chapters of computer. Till then, revise what we have learned today. Thank you.